Now, how do you do a side dish to a charcuterie board?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Did you forget who we were speaking to?
Doesn't matter. I clearly chose cheese and meat as like my main course. There wasn't a single vegetable listed there. And I'm promoting health and wellness on Queer Eye, so we've clearly gone left field here. All right, so my mind just kind of did like, do you watch Severance?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just kind of split into two. One side of me is like, I don't know why I keep going to like, this would be my last meal. So I'm like, I'm a little slut for caviar. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry about it. We had it as kids. My parents would bring it from Poland. It was a lot cheaper. I know it's an elitist thing, but having that over soft scrambled eggs or a tub of that over ice with some like perfect like kettle crisps so they can carry it with a bit of creme fraiche and a bit of like finely diced chives. And then there's the other side of me that wants like the best mac and cheese ever. Mm-hmm. So do you know a thing called Hamburger Helper?
You know what? I've heard it so much on TV shows and in films. I still don't know what it is.
It's like an instant-y boxed mac and cheese. You add your ground meat, and Americans decided, yeah, we're going to call that a meal. Yeah. And I was denied that kind of food growing up because my parents ate really well, so we weren't allowed to have like trashy food. And so one of my favorite things to do on a Sunday, or if I'm visiting like friends of mine, and like Sunday's like my day where I just like, it's like no holds barred. Like I eat whatever the hell I want. I don't work out. Like it's like a lazy day. And to make a vat of mac and cheese using all my favorite cheeses, cavatappi pasta or a bow tie every once in a while, depending on like, and then throwing in like ground beef or even like bison or lamb or ground turkey, and just having that bake with like that crispy, like those crispy edges when they get browned and you get to like peel them off. Cause it's one of those things like your lasagna, third time we mention it, you have it when it's warm, but then you go back and you have it cold. Yeah. And it's so good. It's so good. Especially when it goes from like really hot, because I can't help myself and I end up burning my mouth. When you eat it when it's colder, you actually taste it a lot better, right? Like some of the flavors are more pronounced, I think.
Could you combine these two? Could you put caviar on the mac and cheese? Is that insane?
Everyone's dumping caviar on everything these days. Honestly, it's like, it's not for me. Like, I don't think caviar should be warmed up. It should be eaten as cold as possible, even though I put it on soft scrambled eggs sometimes. No, I keep it's for me. It's church and state. Like keep both of those separate.
The caviar thing, it just seems to be like a status thing now. It's like gold. It's like gold.
That's
on
why
a
I was
steak.
embarrassed. It's like gold flakes. Gold flakes piss me off. Sorry, gold miners, but like no, but it's just so useless because it doesn't taste like anything, and it's so performative. It's so dumb.
It's for the picture.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And caviar is something that's so delicious and luxe and oceanic, and it's like creamy when it's done right. And I mean, even salmon roe, if you want the cheaper stuff with some sticky rice.
I love
little
salmon
quail egg and some uni, wrap it up in some toasted nori.
So for the mac and cheese.
Yeah, sorry, back to the topic.
Which meat are you going for in there for your dream meal? What would you like?
The meat that's mixed in?
Yeah.
Some good quality ground beef. Like a 70 to 80, 80 to 20 ratio. It's got to be fatty enough so you can actually taste it, brown it. I love ground beef. Like as much as I love a tomahawk, I love having a good steak with my dad. It's like our ritual when I go visit him. A beautiful like pork chop is delicious when it's still pink in the inside, or duck. But ground beef for me is like, it's such joy. It's a burger. It's what I use when I make like a lazy bolognese during the week and I want to don't want to spend the whole day in the kitchen. It's just the texture of it's what I use for meatloaf. Like it's just, ground meat is the best.
If we're going for the caviar option, is it with the crisps, the potato chips, if you will?
Crisps, potato chips, just kind of dipped in. I don't want flavors. There's a French brand called Breton, Breton, which is very prevalent here. It's hard to find in the US. Those are really good, the ridgy ones. They have to be solid. Lay's are very good, but they're so thin that sometimes when you put it into the caviar, they just break apart.
Heartbreaking.
Wow, first world problems. Don't you hate it when your chip breaks in caviar?
I mean, that should be the name of this podcast, to be fair. So there's a trigger warning at the top of every episode. First world problems.
First world problems. We're about to complain.
No, but you know what I mean. Like you want them to be sturdy enough to like carry. And I love a fresh blini, but the crunch of the salt on salt, it goes nicely.
We did it with Pringles on Christmas Eve.
I'd fuck with that.
Yeah, it was really good. But that is, you can't be dipping. You're spooning.
Well, unless you take 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
Pringles are the most satisfying when you take 10 of them.
You
put them in and it's that crunch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is good, actually.
That tin is so satisfying.
Have we not talked about that on the podcast yet?
Crunching multiple Pringles.
Yeah.
Do you want to know something really random that was just an intrusive thought in my brain and I started speaking, so I guess I will? You want to know when I learned that I was going through puberty?
Yes, I do. That was my next question.
It's not when I remember putting my hand into a tin of Pringles and it didn't fit. And I was like, whoa, I'm like becoming a big boy.
Yeah.
I've never thought of that before, but I just remembered that thought.
I'm becoming a big boy.
Isn't that weird?
I had a really
I don't think I said
thing.
big boy, but yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I had a very similar thing when I was going through puberty. And
go on.
My dick wouldn't go in.
I knew it. I set myself up for that one,
Pringles.
Careful, ladies. Yeah.
So every time you have Pringles, do you think about that moment?
I don't, but it literally just hit me now when you described having them.
From now on, every time you have Pringles, you're going to think about when you realize you were going through puberty.
Yeah, and I hope all of your lovely viewers think about when they first hit puberty and like what that felt like.
Get in contact. So send Benito an email. When did you first go through puberty?
There you go.
Yeah.
Every single detail, please. Thank you so much.
I realized I was going through puberty when I looked in the mirror and I had a mustache like the Pringles man.
Yes.
So the Pringles man staring back at you.
It's like 5 hairs.
Yeah. Julius Pringles.
One of my first bits of material when I started doing stand-up was a bit that I thought was relatable about like, I'd say, hey, everyone, do you remember when you were in school and you didn't have pubes yet, but you told everyone that you did? And there's just absolutely silence. And you're like, well, I guess that's that. I guess that's not a relatable bit of material.
That was the first draft. Back to the writing table. Okay.
No, that's lied about pubes.
You got to try these things, haven't you?
Yeah. Yes, that's what the open mic circuit's for.
Yeah.